Dear beloved Creator of all that is, and to Creator within, truth prevails, yet those among us resist it. Truth wins, yet the journey on the road to its revealing is rife with blood and tears and tested patience. Those of us who see the lies and deceit of those who hold power and sway, declare and dare, we see you. We see your evil. We see your behavior and your divisive actions. We summon the power of our eternal Creator to protect us as we challenge these actors, and actors they are. They think they are protected by closing their doors to the public. We know their tricks. We are on to them. We stand tall and loud against them. We win. Let it be so. And so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I want to talk about rational thinking is required. There is no one to explain or interpret Article 1, Section 1, and I'll read that in a minute. This information you must be capable of accepting, comprehending, and inculcating into your being. Notice, that a special social compact is named Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, aka Provisional de Jure Government on Oregon, as of November 2022. www.orsja.org. That is a fact. Facts are created by living testimony in the form of an affidavit of truth filed, and that is acquiesced to by the U.S. DOJ, the U.S. Marshal Service, the FBI, the U.S. Marine Corps, the state of Oregon, aka all caps state of Oregon, and defaulted on for, with, by the de facto United States of Washington District of Columbia Incorporated for-profit governance since 1861. Oregon was subjugated into the fraud and the deception, into the illegal and illegitimate federal, wherein the city of Portland is a subdivision of the county of Multnomah, is a subdivision of the state of Oregon, is a subdivision of the United States of Washington District of Columbia, Inc. We have the DOJ stating this in supplied records to us from the attorney for the GSA on an inquiry regarding the Marco Hatfield Federal Building. That is not a definition of constitutional Republican form of government. That building has a clouded title. All of us filed quiet title foreclosure, eviction, and repossession on the GSA, the U.S. Marshal Service, the Department of Homeland Security, and the U.S. Department of Justice. In the Marco Hatfield Building, it is a federal, bogus title indeed. That is the de facto, operated by an industrial, military, executive, legislative, judicial, administrative, banker, Federal Reserve Note, British Accreditation Registry, Nazi, Jesuit, Khazarian, jihadist, communist, UN, big pharma, medical de facto, color of law, RICO society that should not be. So we took them out on Oregon, November 2022. The federal military, Lieber Code, color of law, every court and judge of any sort on Oregon were all removed, as they could provide no bona fides. This was completed on Oregon, November 2022. Martial law, Lieber Code, FEMA were de facto. and were removed by implementing ex parte Milligan, which we did in 2018. We did this by creating a jury pool that was the base to support a grand jury and a petite jury in Article 3, one Supreme Court with a small o, a small s, and a capital C, claiming original jurisdiction found in Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court of Record, and Article 7 prior to 1910, which is original jurisdiction in fact. Original jurisdiction is defined in the United States of America's apostrophe S Constitution circa 1859 and Oregon's apostrophe S Constitution circa 1859, before the fraud. All of us that know will not speak truth to the de facto. Our assembly has called for and filled 9 grand juries over the last 6 years. Each one was recorded and published. Each one found presentments and true bills. The true bills went to our Article 3, Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record. That court has 9 times. That court has met 9 times, such as the Department of Corrections parking lot and in front of the Marion County Courthouse. We set up tables and chairs and tents. It was fun. Some of our verdicts, Kate, Ron, Jeff, and Suzanne are oath breakers and have no honor and may not hold a position of trust. They will vacate their offices as they may not as they may not collect a fee, as they have no honor. 89 of 90 Oregon legislators broke their oath and held session with all of us excluded. They did it. They have no honor, incontrovertible evidence to due process violation. 3 men employed by the Department of Corrections denied a writ of habeas corpus ad subjiciendum. That is a violation of their obligation to the Constitution circa 1859. They broke their oath, and an ancient honor was violated. All of us on Oregon have 36 offices of sheriff, one for each county, and not one is occupied by a man or a woman with a proper oath to the correct constitutions, with the laws of nature and nature's God included, with their bona fides in order. Some have been in the de facto so long they may not be capable of filling the de jure original jurisdiction on Oregon. Actually, do the complete job with lawful deputies and in all instances. So there it is in one page. All the best of every good fortune for the good. Ron, the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. Now I'll read Article 1, Section 1. We declare that all men, when they form a social compact, and we did that, are equal in right, that all power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness, and they have at all times a right to alter, reform, or abolish the government in such manner as they may think proper. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. Then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, just shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.